sometimes you're driving and when you take a bend or a corner like this one here, you see a light come on in the dash only when you're turning, you know, at speed. Like now I'm turning left, then it stopped. When I straighten out, and when I turn to the right, like this, it doesn't come on. Well, the reason is your windshield washer fluid is low. That because sometimes that light doesn't stay on long enough for you to see what it is, but I already saw what it is. It's a windshield washer fluid. And the reason for that is because of the way the tank is designed and where the sensor is, the level sensor. Like here's another left bender. It's gonna throw all the fluid to the right side basically because of the speed I'm going. So you see that light in there? There you go, that's what I'm talking about. This time it's on for quite some time because I'm still turning right. And I'm about to straighten up. There we go, straight, and it goes. So I'm gonna add some fluid in it. Typically, when empty, it can take about a gallon. I think every Nissan Infiniti I've had takes about a gallon. You know, so whenever you buy a full, fresh jug of windshield washer fluid, you almost use all of it in there. You're gonna have just a little bit left in your jug. So we'll see. I'm gonna record a video of that simple process as well. So upside again, take off hard. And the light comes on. Okay, that is like a little circle over here, so that's what we're gonna do. What's a nice left going around here. Left, 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 left. There you go, light on. Nice, that's a perfect test. So now we're gonna park the car, do the sensible thing, which is add water. I don't mean water, you know, windshield washer fluid, and test it again. So let's do that. I usually use this in the winter. It's not like we get to negative 27 degrees. No, not by any chance. But sometimes the blue stuff, the standard stuff, it turns into slushy, even at, the few times we hit 0 degrees. So this one here is 1 gallon. Usually have to fully remove that. Fully remove that. This flap is going to make things a little messy. And by the way, don't pour your liquids like this. There's, probably going to be a lot of chugging back. And plus, it's really high. It's pretty inconvenient to work it like this. Kind of inconvenient, right? Instead of doing that and trying to balance it out because it's going to just go chugging and glugging back or turn it sideways, what that does is, for one, help me get it pretty low, close to the point of pour, like that. It's catching somewhere. There you go. It works better when you got two hands working. See, when you pour it like that, you have point for air to come back in, so it's not gonna, chug backwards and all that. Look at that, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. And as I said, it goes way easier when you have two hands, because I would have been using my other hand on the back here to just pour it. Yeah, so keep going, just pour it in there. As I mentioned earlier, you're gonna pour it till you have very little left in your jug, because I think it's a 1 gallon reservoir for most Infinitis I've dealt with, but it's gonna You know, because there's a little bit, as you can see from the level sensor. The level sensor would sometimes, the light would stop. That means it has a little bit of fluid in there, and they did not expect to use all of this. So let's see. Oh, gonna do it. There you go. That's actually quite a lot, and look, I do have some left. So as I said, it's typical to have a little bit left. And what I'm gonna do right now is just keep an eye on it for a little bit. If you do this one really works well with the blue fluids, and the green one, I guess, for the blue is summer, green is, I guess, spring and fall. Whenever it is you get bugs, that's spring, right? And sometimes you put something and then immediately you see a drip down there. No drip this time, so that means, and as you can see, it's not leaking because the way this thing is shaped. Sometimes it's going to leak from where the neck meets the body, but this one is fine. So we're gonna put a cap bag on it. Make sure it's nice and tight so you don't spill it while driving. Right? I mean, of course, don't overfill it, but so far so good. Put this back away. It's gonna get used. I'm sure we'll find a car to put it in. I do have another one in there. The reason I even have these is when you go to AutoZone, because I have the rewards over there, and every once in a while you buy something that doesn't really get you to $20 to get those points. So a lot of times I buy windshield washer fluid because I know I'm definitely going to use that at some point. So alright, so that's it. Let's go back in the car and test it out. I should have tested it backwards. I didn't get a chance to. Didn't really think about it. So we're gonna do the same thing, turning around. The kind of thing that would have definitely. There you go, no more light. Let's do it again. No more light. There you go. Fix the problem. Wasn't such a big problem, but yeah, we're done.